let's try again. I think we should have time for one more round. We'll go a bit over, but that's fine. This time, Awoken Stygian. Stygian seems to be the mainstay here. Seraph again. This time we are playing with Sentient again. Adaptive Mutation, Bramblelash, Energy Siphon, Glacial Seal, Preserve Thorns, Preserve, Helical Crystallis, Harness the Titan, Restoration Detonation, Restoring Retreat, Steel Enhancer, Triple Titan's Tooth, Sting, and 2 Wildwood Saps. Interesting. Rage Siren is interesting, yeah. Ooh, Thornfruit. Thornfruit with Stygian. Well, we already have a bunch of spikes, and Forgotten Name is also nice, but Thornfruit. Awoken or Stygian? Let's go with spikes. I think that's pretty decent with what we have right now. We do have a Bramblelash after all. Among other things. Among regen stuff. Not that much damage though. I think this is a Titan's Tooth. The 2 spiked defenders just staring at each other. Spikes on the top. I do think I want to get the Glacial Seal online. Should have played these in the other order, obviously. Oh, this is nice. Some health for our champ. Can kill this guy off. Oh, I think he would have died anyways. Okay. Sharpen Wildwood Sap Glimmer. I wouldn't mind another Wildwood Sap. That can be our boss killer. Regen. Glimmer is not terrible either. But no, it's actually pretty bad. We are running Spike. Yeah, easy offering token here. We have 3 offering spells already. I think I want the Stygian unit. With Thornfruit. And of course we only get Sweepers. I don't think I want Sweepers in this deck. Hold over Bramblelash. I think we have to. It's great. That should be really powerful. As soon as we draw it, of course. We need to draw it first. Restore Detonation. You know what? I want it. I need to draw it early. It's gonna be important. Awoken Stygian is not usually the most difficult combo, in my opinion. But it's not that straightforward either. We could just set up on the top floor, keep our Sentient healthy, and let's hope we can keep our Sentient healthy. I could descend one of you, but that would mean we would immediately move him to the pyre floor. So not that interested because of the haste guy. What do I have for the backlines besides the Glacial Seal? Nothing, I have no units other than that. Then we play a Train Sword here. Oh, this is a juicy Titan's Tooth. We even have the Sting for this guy. And let's keep this Restorator for next turn. Should be quite good. And let's throw out a bunch of Stings, so we can kill these guys as well. This is good. Very good even. I might just throw out the Glacial Seal here to kill this tower. That was probably unnecessary. But it did a job. Don't want to hold this over, so we can hit the boss with it. With two of them even. Vine Grasp, Steel Enhancer, Sting. Another Steel Enhancer should be pretty good. Actually, I like Vine Grasp. We don't have anything that targets the backline. We do have Titan's Teeth, but maybe one more spell, especially a cheap spell that can do that job would be nice. Let's take another offering token. Yeah, Chased Seraph is definitely troublesome with this combo. Not really many units to upgrade. I don't think I want a third Bramble Lash, that's gonna be a bit too much. And I don't think I want to dupe. There are things I would dupe. These units are not great, and that means I won't have any great... Maybe I should have picked a unit there because of the quick sweep. Definitely purchase spell, we don't have that many units. What would be a nice spell to give him? Titan's Tooth is always nice. Helical Crystallis isn't bad. Bramble Lash. I mean, we have two of them. Yeah, let's give him a Bramble Lash. Spikes on the bottom floor. Probably better. Yeah, let's set up on the top floor. That seems a bit better. Let's remove this guy. Could put a bunch of Frostbite on Daedalus here. Seems nice. No Bramble Lash yet. Let's start out with a Harnessed Titan. No, let's start with an offering token. Okay. It's nice. And we harness. Sting gets us the kill here. Start working on these guys. And let's get some regen. Mutation? I mean, yeah. Could see me still enhancing the Glacial Seal and putting a rotation on it. So we have a 29 attack unit. Finally we can just Bramble Lash everyone. Could even do it right now. 29-3. That's not bad. Gives us some frontline damage. Do want that regen. If we kill the front line, we should be fine dealing with the back line. This wave will be a bit more difficult to get through. Let's start working on it, just in case we don't draw. Oh no, we are guaranteed to... never mind. I thought we had the second Bramble Lash still in the deck. Didn't play the Wildwood Sap, which is a bit of a shame. But I did want to hold over the Bramble Lash. Just checking if that was enhanced Titan's Sting. It's exactly little. Exactly on the point. Channel Song, Wildwood Tome, Deep Offering. Channel Song helps us find totems. And that can be pretty nice. Wildwood Tome. Probably not necessary here. Deep Offering isn't bad either. We don't currently have the Ember to support it. And I think I want draw right now. Guard of the Unnamed is not what I'm looking for. None of these really. They do have one more Stygian Banner. I really hope we find a decent aggressive unit. One more draw. Yes! That was the unit I was looking for. Literally. Cost reductions, I think, are in order. We are a bit tight on Ember. Harness the Titan definitely wants one. We want to play this first and then follow it up with a bunch of damage spells. Let's upgrade the damage of Vine Grasp as well. Consume removal. I could see consume removal on one of the Wildwood Sap, but our deck is so thick that it would oftentimes not matter. We do have a lot of draw though. Maybe Preserve Thorns is even better. Allows us to grow Rage quicker. But it doesn't... it's still good. It's still pretty good. Yeah, if you ever rely on buffs against the Cleanse Seraph, you almost always should set up your boss killing floor on the top. And you keep things like, oh no, I wanted that. Why did I buy the consume removal? Would have been so much better. Oh well. Have to take it as it is, and it's still good. Yeah, if you can keep things like Wildwood Sap in your deck and use them only when Seraph enters Relentless and doesn't purge anymore, then you can get get so much mileage out of it. Yeah, if you have the Rune on top artifact, you obviously need a lot of damage on that floor. But that's always the case. It's not like anything changes how that works in the Cleanse Seraph fight. We have to kill them in 2 turns. Yeah, that's not enough. Unless you can scale to eventually kill them in 1 turn. I missed the collector kill. Whoops. But our rage is growing quite well. This is 9 damage and 5 armor on him. No, 10 armor. Should still work. We need a bit of extra damage against this wave. But I think it's better to get that extra damage from extra rage. Because the spikes are not that much more damage. The stings are not that much more damage than the rage provides. Let's freeze the adaptive mutation. We want to play that quite soon. Well, now we don't have to play it immediately. We can wait until the boss comes around. Well, we should win without it anyways, but it's just a safety measure. Especially against this boss, it might not be enough what we have right now. It's enough. But still want to see how big I can make that siren. It's a pretty big siren. Engraft, Invigorating Solution, Focus Growth. Engraft is a free encounter trigger. We don't often draw full hands, but sometimes we do. Invigorating Solution might be a bit too much. Let's take an Engraft here though. Don't think I want another Glacial Seal. Ancient Synergy is nice. I like an Ancient Synergy, especially in a back deck this large. I don't want the I don't need the reserve effect to be upgraded. I'd rather have the Bramble Lash now. I was hoping for one of the other two. These would have made the Bramble Lash 0 cost. Unit upgrades? Yep, my Siren needs some. Thorn Casing, nice. Nice, very nice. That's a huge upgrade for us. No. These are not the upgrades I'm looking for. Now these. I like these a lot more. We plan on playing a mutation on her anyways, so the health is actually damage. Eventually. And it makes her a bit more resilient against sweepers. Might as well upgrade the Glacial Seal a little bit. Shouldn't matter too much, but... No boss enemy units enter with spikes. Now I'm glad I got the... health on the Siren. Top floor is capacity reduced. I guess we set up on the second floor then. Start removing these guys. Not like it matters a whole lot. Well, it did matter because now we have the Bramble Lash against this guy. Forgot to harness the Titan. Whoops. It's a big attack buff. Reduces health though. Maybe that's not what we want right now. We do have a decent amount of attack. We should be fine, especially considering we have the holdover Bramble Lash. Let's remove this guy. No problem. I am pretty happy that I managed to inform people of things like that through my guides. It's a good feeling. Let's give this permafrost. Can use it to heal up our pyre over time. Oh, so glad I found the regen here. This is actually quite useful. Health? Oh, yeah. The rage can go to 9,000 to over 9,000 now. That's actually a pretty good buff for the memes. Yeah, they changed the cap. You can also yes. You can also stack Frostbite, Spell Weakness and things like that, and even Multi-Strike to 10,000 now. We have the 3 Sting Relics all assembled. Exodia, Obliterate. Yeah, there's endless transcending things, there's Last Stand. There's a few ways. Ice Storm? No. I think we skip most of the cards now unless the card is really good. We don't want to delay our setup. The left side looks very juicy. Why not make our stings even more powerful? I know I don't need this, but it's kind of funny. Tethys Scales is a lot better though. Even just for sting damage. Icicle Fracture is also nice. I think I like Icicle Fracture most of these. Let's get the Train Stewards out. No longer care about them. They also mess with my channel song, even though I don't care about channel song as much anymore. Bottom floor is capacity reduced. Is there a good reason to set up on the middle floor? Not really. Whoops. Let's just set up top. These things pierce. So it's very easy to remove these statues with the stings. Glacial seal. Nice. It's a lot of damage on Fel this early. Yeah, I think battering ram is pretty bad. I agree with that. That draws me a train steward. It's not that important to play, but I think I should play it. I only need to keep one of these. Oh, we froze it. Very nice. That's quite a nice chunk of pyre healing over time. Start working on this Alabaster Guardian. Let's freeze the helical here. And just play another spell. We definitely have too much draw and not enough Ember now. Not impacted by Cleanser, so must be good. I mean, it's not terrible. It's a usable card. It was probably not worth it. I should have kept healing the pyre, but it was too fun not to do. Let's just freeze it again this turn. Of course we drew into it again, it has a holdover. Somehow I forgot that. I shouldn't kill Fel with a spell here, because then I don't get to get the Bramble Lash healing. Gifts for a god. Deep Offering, Siren Song. Is it ever not gifts for a god? It's always gifts for a god here. Card removal, spell upgrades, that's pretty good. Relics we can't afford. Okay. Double stack. Still nice. Having a double stacked regen potion. Plus 10 spell damage. Not that necessary. Let's purge instead. One of the trained stewards, and then final one can be purged at this vortex. And I think we purge restores? No, frozen lances. Frozen lances are just really bad stings. Armor emblem, okay. Shouldn't be a big deal. We now have spikes 4 and we have a ton of front-loaded damage. Against these guys I want to set up on the bottom floor. Let's see, this guy dies to a sting, this guy dies to a bramble-lash, this guy dies to a sting. Frozen Lance on the top. And some more spells here. No stings in this hand. Do I have a Titan's Tooth though? This is not bad. I should have played the Bramble Ash first. Oops. Another Titan's Tooth? Okay. Sure. Our Siren is growing pretty quickly. Glacial Seal. Oh, we want to use this thing on that one. And let's freeze the gift. Yeah, gifts is super powerful. Draw 3 is just so strong. It's a bit awkward to use here, though. I think I have to cost reduce it first, before I can make good use of it. Still have too much draw and not enough ember. Not really too much draw, but more nowhere near enough ember. Nope. We want that healing. Too much draw is not a problem, it's just... I mean, we have enough draw and not enough ember. Hey! Something that gives us ember by foregoing a bit of draw. That's exactly what I want. Yeah, this is the perfect deck for Pyre Grow, I agree. Let's look at the relics first. Sketches of Salvation. We only have 2 units, so that allows us to get them out both the same turn, and then we can play the Awoken in front of them. It just means we have to set up on the middle floor, while we actually want to set up on the top floor. And I guess for that reason it's not worth it. Token of a traitor, that's not a bad amount of damage. Wing clippings? Wing clippings is actually pretty good. But I'm not really that excited about everyone. Not really that excited about these relics. Let's get some more amber generation. Cost reduce the gifts. Might as well. Probably no permafrost. I'd rather buy the wing clippings. Cost reduce this again. Magic power goes on helical, and then we buy the wing clippings, I think. Token of a traitor still has 2 damage. It was the other one, the eat morsels. Golden teeth or something like that. That was buffed to deal 1 more damage. What do we dupe? Bramble-Ash? And Token of a Traitor is definitely not new. It has been in the game since launch. Start stacking spell weakness on the Seraph. Should I freeze this? Should probably freeze it. It's a pretty good freeze. Bam! 800 damage. Pile Grow. And we Titan's Tooth this floor. We froze the helical, nice. Six Ember. Now that's a nice amount. Can't guarantee freeze the Bramble-Ash, so I gotta play it. We are at full pyre health anyways. Guess we start with the Bramble-Ash against his Gilded Wing. Follow that up with Titan's Tooth. Can I freeze a frozen card? I can't. Maybe I don't want to freeze too many cards, so I'll freeze the one I play anyways. Because eventually I will stop generating spikes. Let's freeze gifts for a guard for the next turn. And we can unleash against this wave. Ooh, hit the Bramble-Ash. That's a bit unlucky. And maybe not unlucky considering how few spells there were left in the deck. Oh, we still have a chance it doesn't get consumed anyways. This is... Nope. It did get consumed. Still luck left for me after drawing Pyrogrow. There's always luck left for me. I'm a lucky person. People wonder why I'm so good at this game, but it's just luck. Joke. It's not. But definitely some luck involved. I don't really want to keep this Restoring Retreat. Let's heal Seraph a bit. Oh, my Pyrogrow didn't consume. Well, it's a bit too late for that, huh? I actually don't want to play the Titan's Tooth on this floor, I just realized. Maybe we save it. No, no need to save it. Might as well. Does cost me a draw, but 2 draws even. Bramblage, Sting, Bramblage again. 820. That Siren is pretty big by now. Bramblage is very solid with just... Yeah, there was spell weakness involved. There was 1 spell weakness on the Seraph. And we got our black frame back. Deck size on victory 41, previous best 40. Yeah. Look at that. Love it. It's pretty fun running such a large deck. If you can make it all hold together well. Obviously holdover on the Bramblage has helped, but it's not the thing that we relied on the most. Thornfruit definitely helped a lot. Especially after we got the Thorn Casing and then finally the Channel Heart. Very solid deck. I think almost every card in this huge deck had its purpose, except for the Restoring Retreat, which I always hoped we would find a purpose for, but in the end it never happened. And obviously some of the base cards, like the Frozen Lands, don't really serve a purpose, but that's how they usually are.